Right from now your need for sleep is gone. You can now stay awake till your eventual death without any consequences. How would the extra time that you get from not sleeping affect your life? Depends. If my kids still need to sleep. If they do, I might actually get on top of my life. If they don't, I'm even more royally fucked. Don't you dare insinuate that this amazing fantasy scenario could be ruined by the kids not needing sleep. The highlight of my day is nap times. I used to have a no TV rule for mornings, so by the time nap time came around they'd been running about all morning. And now we're eager to sit still. About 20 minutes into a show, they'd usually fall asleep. Took a long time for it to dawn on one of them what I was doing. Edit. Thanks for the shinies. Teach me your secrets. More space in my room because I don't need a bed. But they're so comfortable, I'd happily lay in bed for hours like I usually do on weekends anyway. Beds are still nice for sex. Hey, now imagining a world where no one has bedrooms anymore but every house still has a bed in their sex room. Fuck the time I would save from not needing to sleep. I'm fucking ecstatic for the time I get back while stressing because I can't sleep because I'm stressing about being able to sleep. Yes, fuck insomnia and sleepless nights. Yeah, I definitely haven't gotten more than 4 hours of sleep a night in the past 2 weeks. I get super bad insomnia, and I literally don't remember a time when I didn't. I remember sitting up all night when I was little and rearranging my stuffed animals. Now, when I begin to have even the slightest bit of difficulty falling asleep, I start having panic attacks. I have such bad sleep-related anxiety that sometimes I probably could fall asleep if I wasn't so anxious about the possibility of not falling asleep. I'd also gain about 20 minutes a night not having to set 100 alarms 2 minutes apart. The trick is to make them recurring, so you only have to spend one night setting 100 alarms 2 minutes apart. I'd do this but my job works me random days all different times so I sleep whenever I have time to. For me, I have an alarm every 5 minutes set off and I just turn them on when I need. I'd get a job beside uni, and have some extra time for video games and meeting people. Overall, it'd be great. People would be able to step up from the approximately 105 awake hours to 168 per week. And it could all be used on efficiently completing various tasks and errands. Streamlining life. It basically gives 2 extra days for no cost. I'll take that. More than 2 in fact. If there is an average of 16 waking hours in a day, you have 102 productive hours a week. If you do not have to sleep those 8 hours a night, they would add an extra 56 hours, which would be closer to 3.5 days of 16 hours you'd normally get. Do you remember the episode of American Dad, where Stan is taking pills so he doesn't need to sleep and does dumb things like write this song and play Beatman? But when Francine does it, she becomes an internationally recognized and published scientist. All probably end up more like Stan. Lol, that was my immediate thought. This is the song that I wrote at 3 a.m. I taught myself how to play the guitar. I only know 3 chords so far. My fingers hurt cause I haven't grown calluses. I wonder how long it takes to grow calluses. I guess that's something you could learn on the internet. Tomorrow night I'm gonna learn to use the internet. Same here, bud. Same here. I'd spend a lot more time lying awake in bed thinking about my failings. Me every night. You know, that happens me too. Even in the shower. But sometimes I'm like, fuck it, let's fucking think about it. Yes, I said something terrible at the date, and yes, I was blinded by my feelings. But in the big picture it's nothing. What I said wasn't even that bad, and if the people around me haven't left me for it, I shouldn't bother myself. Our stupid decisions is what's making us unique. Because everyone can act like perfect to others if they stop being themselves. You've also grown. Now you know you never do that stupid shit again. Stop blocking it out and just accept it. Because it's probably not that big of a deal to anyone. Damn, that's a good attitude, my dude. Well, seeing as I use my free time to sleep, you've essentially fucked me over. You can still close your eyes and do nothing. Which is what I do during the daytime anyways. So I guess it shouldn't be that hard. Resting my eyes. Checking my eyelids for holes, is what my grandfather used to say. More time for civilization. The people, or the game? Ah, never mind, I think I know. Maybe even finish a game? Might actually have time to finish a multiplayer game on the slow speed. I still leave my homework to the last minute. OMG, I would love it. Firstly, I'll enjoy how the nightlife is. Then I'll do all my academic work and studies all the night. Or I would use those precious 8 to 9 hours improving myself in something. This person loves life and I am here for that. Reddit is so negative all the time. It's nice to see someone on here like more life. Yes, please. The no sleep thing would be great through college. It's funny all the people excited about it are still in school. All the post-college people seem to be pretty meh about not having to sleep. Personally, I don't care if I have to sleep or not. But it'd be great to not ever feel tired. I'd have an extra 8 to 10 hours each day to get more shit done. And wouldn't really need a bed. I would also have some pretty nifty healing powers and such since sleep is so important to human biology. Edit. I wouldn't need a bed to function. But I would still want a bed for lounging, vid binging, sex, etc. What I was getting at was that I could get rid of the bed to make space if something I was doing. With the extra time needed that space instead. Wouldn't need a bed? Are you really telling me sleep is the only use of your bed? Oh, I definitely would want a bed since it's comfy AF. And the other stuff too. But it wouldn't be necessary. I would actually have time to myself. Yes, as long as my children and husband still require sleep. I would get so much done. Laundry. Clean the bathrooms. Watch anything I want on TV while doing dishes. So your answer to how you've used an extra 8 hours a day is chores. You have to do what needs doing. I'm gonna answer for about 90% of the people here, video games and masturbation. Or just sleep anyways because it's less time spent being awake. Holy shit, please. If this ever happened, it would change my life. I'd work my ass off and save every bit I can. Compound the hell out of that interest. Retire at 40, and go to see the world. Learn new languages, skills, meet people, laugh, and enjoy the hell out of life for the next 40 to 50 years. The amount of knowledge I could gain would be incredible. Finally, someone said something positive. I agree with you completely. I spend a lot more time on Reddit, for one. You could technically stay awake until you die. It would take a few weeks, but you could. Few weeks. I feel like we could cut down that time, especially if you have to drive every day. Laughs in Insomnia. It's like Insomnia without consequences. Read and read. It would actually be awesome. BC, I would be able to read without falling lasers 2 pages in. Edit. Lol. Not sure how that happened. But I meant falling asleep. Falling lasers. Yeah, it's the worst 2 pages in and the lasers start coming down. Every night. And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, not again. I'm dodging them. But they keep falling. Eventually my book fucking melts again. Can't remember the last time I've read more than 2 pages in any book. IDK, I won't like it. Sleeping is like taking a break of all the bullshit what's going on, so I'll miss it a lot. You can still sleep, you just don't need it, smiley face.
Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.